Chapter 4. Their guest for supper is St. Paul, and the text is Romans, chapter 1. Dad reads neither aloud nor silently. He chants softly, as if he is alone, the words a stream of sound that barely rises above the gold-edged pages of God's holy word. Because that, when they knew God, they glorified him not as God, neither were thankful, but became vain in their imaginations, and their foolish heart was darkened. The whiskey sits at his right hand, the knife and fork at the left. Today it is real whiskey, bought from the local package store, not the clear moonshine of weekends and holidays. Mom, restless, gives the appearance of hovering slightly above the seat of her chair. Neither listening nor speaking, she chews her food in a mechanical motion. As always at mealtime, she wears a frightened expression, glancing from Dad to Nathan, then fixing her attention on the plate. Dad reads, "Professing themselves wise, they became fools, and changed the glory of the uncorruptible God into an image made like to corruptible man, and to birds, and to four-footed beasts and creeping things." Nathan eats, though he can hardly taste. When he sits at the supper table with Mom and Dad, the twisting of his gut is unrelenting, and every soft-spoken word from the King James Bible reverberates. They are a family during certain meal times and during church. Each night, each Sunday, they eat together, because they always have. The repetition echoes darkly through the country of Nathan's memory, through all the dangerous territories in which his thought may no longer move freely, through all that he has forgotten and locked away. Once there was a younger Dad, of firm flesh and clear skin, a Dad who could look Nathan in the eye when they talked, who could drink his whiskey on the weekends and stay sober throughout the week, who could play ball with Nathan in the yard. Once there was a Dad without a soft belly hanging over his belt, without the slackness of one's jaw or the broken veins in his cheek and nose, a Dad whose eyes were not yellow ringed with red. Once there was a man who could kiss Mom on the cheek with a clear heart, who could pick up Nathan in strong arms and toss him toward the ceiling like a toy. That other Dad remains somewhere, but not here in this pale body huddled over its gilt-edged Bible. The spider veins tracing Dad's cheeks and the yellow skin of Dad's hands are frightening to Nathan. There is even the smell of rot that underlies his father's sweet aftershave. Being filled with all unrighteousness, fornication, wickedness, covetousness, maliciousness, full of envy, murder, debate, deceit, malignity, whisperers, backbiters, haters of God, despiteful, proud, boasters, inventors of evil things, disobedient to parents, without understanding, covenant breakers, without natural affection, implacable, unmerciful, who knowing the judgment of God, that they which commit such things are worthy of death, not only do the same, but have pleasure in them that do them. Nathan can be safe if he keeps his eyes lowered, if he focuses on the plate of food that he can never taste. He lets the holy utterances fall over him like the lightness of a quiet rain, bows his head as if in reverence and listens without hearing. In his mind he is far away, in the woods with Roy, stepping through golden sunlight. Soon the meal will end and Dad will retreat into the living room, where the television will drone deep into the night. No one will expect Nathan to go there. He holds his breath and waits, watching Mom's knotted hands as they whiten on the handle of her fork. She closes her eyes, and for a moment it is clear that she too feels pain from this last scrap of their togetherness. If Dad feels anything, he gives no evidence in voice or demeanor. He reads as if the words will take him back to the Dad of yesterday or the heaven of tomorrow. He eats. He sips whiskey. The daze of evening descends upon him. When, one moment, he glances up at Nathan, he hardly seems to see anything at all. He reads, "Wherefore God also gave them up to uncleanness through the lusts of their own hearts, to dishonor their own bodies between themselves, who changed the truth of God into a lie, and worshipped and served the creature more than the Creator, who is blessed forever. Amen." The meal will end. Meals always do. Nathan will climb silently to his room again, to the peace and safety that so far remain intact in this new house.